Hi guys, and welcome to the Ace Tanker for the KV-1S, the Tier 5 version. Back when this was a Tier 6 and it was changed into a KV-85, there was a rumor at the time that anyone who had the KV-1S at Tier 6 would get the KV-85 as a replacement and then get a free KV-1S at Tier 5. It didn't work out that way, I don't think. I ended up having to rebuy this, I believe, and after getting the Ace Tanker and the KV-1 recently, I decided, yeah, I'll start playing the KV-1S, try and get the first Ace Tanker in it. So essentially this was a new tank for me, hadn't played it before, and I'm experimenting with it. As you can see, I'm using the 122mm derp gun, the short 122mm. Again, this is a choice of a few different guns, but you didn't get to see the derp gun in action on the KV-1 because it was using the final gun. This time you are going to see the derp gun in action, and this is a game that was played shortly after 9.8 was released, and it's a very, very strange game as a result. You see, it looks all nice here. It looks very, very nice. My mods are installed, they look great, but at the time I was playing this game, I had just upgraded to 9.8, and I was having severe mod problems. So, for example, my minimap features weren't working, so I had no last known position known for enemy tanks. My gun sights weren't working. I had different gun sights that were horrible, and the biggest problem I was having in this game is for some reason the mod pack I was using completely messed up the way tanks were displayed. So I remember playing this game, and all I had on tanks were the symbol. The enemy team, friendly team, all they had was a symbol over the tank. There was no hit points, no name of the tank, no nothing. It was just a symbol. Even when I pressed Alt, it didn't give me any other information. In fact, this was blank, and the symbol disappeared completely. So I was having a lot of problems with my mods, and as a result, I spent most of this game in this mode. So constantly throughout this game, I was dropping into my settings, I was playing around with my reticules and my markers, trying to fix them. Had no minimap features whatsoever, even though I'd switched the minimap features on. So yeah, here, as you can see, enable expanded minimap features is set to never, because it's used with the mod pack here, but the mod pack I was using at the time of this game didn't have them. Even switching them on in here didn't have them, so even though you're not going to be able to see it in this game, I was having severe problems with my mods, and it was a very, very strange game as a result. So really, you can see me auto-driving, and already, hang on, nope, not yet. Okay, now we're auto-driving, just about now, and I'm in my settings. I'm trying to mess around with my settings, trying to fix these problems. It's one of the first games, I think it's the second game I played, had problems with the mods, reinstalled the mods. Yeah, I'm just in the settings screen trying to fix things. It's not working. So again, I don't spend any of this time looking at the minimap. I spent the entire game avoiding the minimap, mainly because it was useless. Could barely see anything on the minimap. Just symbols, not even tank names on the minimap. So really all I had was a red circle down there where the PZ1C is. So I decide, yeah, okay, settings not working, we'll sit up here on this corner. Trying to get the gun depression. And we hit the PC-4H's spaced armor. That was a little bit unfortunate. Was expecting to get a pen. But we're just firing HE. I fire HE exclusively. It's a derp gun. Love my derp guns. Get the first kill. Now, as per usual, 75% crew. Don't have sixth sense. Don't have skills. Don't have anything on this tank. And RT. Once again, get focused by RT. You can see my repair time is quite slow again because my crew aren't very good. But we fall back. And I'm glancing around again. I'm pretty blind. I don't know what our friendly tanks are doing. Don't know which friendly tanks are where. All I've got is little green markers and little orange markers. So for example, I can't tell that it's a TD beside me. All I can tell is it's a friendly. But we move forward, go for a tank I know I can pen reliably, and that's what the derp gun does. Go for soft skin targets, 381 damage with that hit. Go for a blind shot on the Stug. Okay, yeah. So I wasn't paying attention to the minimap, wasn't really paying attention to the game. I was really thinking more about getting out of this game and just trying to uninstall my res folder again, or res mods folder again, install some new mods. Speaking of mods, by the way, I know I'm a little bit out of date. I usually use Pro Mod, but I'm experimenting at the moment, and what you're looking at right now is Solo's mod pack. That's the mod pack I've decided on for 9.8. Again, it's not perfect, still having a few problems. Shot on the move, Russian accuracy. Derp gun shot on the move, hit the KV-1 for just 91 damage. But I decide to be aggressive. So all I can see, well, I can't see any of those tanks, so all I know right now is at this moment in time, there's only one red dot on the T-25. I have no idea what tanks are down at D9. If they're not spotted, they're not in my mini-map. But I push forward, 3 RT on our team, 3 RT on the enemy team, get the spots, hoping our RT are going to be able to do something. Come on, guys. I've been spotted. And I make a mistake here. Again, it's another one of my replays where it's not perfectly played. There is a mistake, so I don't see the T-34 to my right. Don't see him on the mini-map. Don't see the last known position. He's just popped up, but I'm focused on the Stug, tunnel visioned. And I failed to pen the Stug. Now, I'm in serious trouble here. This T-34 is keeping me tracked, so I don't have the gun depression. But I point my gun at him, and it scares him into hiding. So even though I couldn't hit him, he reversed because I pointed my gun at him. And it gave me time to repair my tracks and get into cover. So really, we've only done 1100 damage. We've only picked up 1 kill. About to pick up kill number 2. Not much to shoot at, but HE into his tracks with the derp gun. RT seems to be being killed, I think. Oh, and then I notice a red dot on the map behind me, so VK, and again, I have no idea how much health this guy's on. All I can see is a symbol. No health bars, no hit point bars. I have no idea whether or not he's full health. So, rolling forward, all I know is I'm on 154 health. This guy could be full health for all I know. But we're rolling forward. I'm the only one coming back to defend. We've only got one of our tanks going down to us there, spawn. It is 12-10 the score. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill this guy. So we auto-aim, move up, pop him, and we only do 34 damage. And that's the only way I knew he was on 34 health. So, yeah, it's a very, very weird game. So that's 3 kills, 1200 damage. And now our Black Prince and our RT are pinging the map at B5. Now I have no idea what's coming up the road at B5. I have no idea whether it's the Hetzer or whether it's the KV-1, but it must be the KV-1. He's the only tank left alive now. And again, no idea how many hit points this guy's going to be on. But he's been spotted. And I know you're thinking he's only got 96. I had no idea. He could be on full health. I don't know. But move forward. Get 1 shot in. And I was already reversing. But yeah, it seems like he was only on 96 hit points as well. So yeah, it was a very, very messy game. Very, very strange game. Lots of problems with mods. And then this popped up. So apparently it was an ace tanker. That game was a complete and utter mess while I was playing it. And I was really just playing it to try and get out of the game as quickly as possible. Shut down World of Tanks. Uninstall my res mods pack, or folder, and install a new mod pack that might actually be working. But we picked up the ace, and therefore it's got to go up on the channel. We picked up a high caliber and finished top on XP with 1139. Kind of surprised. I would have thought it would have taken more, but apparently that's enough for an ace. 1290 damage, not a lot of damage. Was expecting more for an ace tanker, but still can't complain too much. 4 kills, and then I did 1106 assistance damage, so that was a big part of the ace tanker, I think. Fired 11 hit 8, penned 8 technically with HE. Received 7 hits and only managed to bounce twice. So KV-1S, it's a slightly more mobile version of a tier 5 heavy. It's very unlike the KV-1 in that its armor isn't quite as troll, but it's definitely a lot more maneuverable and faster, accelerates faster. Spotted 5, damaged 6, destroyed 4, did 1106 assistance damage, and earned 33,500 credits. So yeah, you can make money in this tank. Ammo costs were cheap, repair costs were cheap. I only fire HE in the tank, but if you do get it into a tier 7 game, you can always switch to premium. I think it's heat, but I didn't need to. I usually end up firing HE. 1708 XP on the first game of the day, as I say. It was shortly after 9.8 had been released, having problems with mods. Thankfully I got them sorted out, but it was a ×2, leaving me on 3,400 XP. So yeah, strange game. Really wasn't expecting an ace, wasn't even focused on my gameplay. Just needed to get out and restart the game with a new mod pack. But yeah, first ace has to go up on the channel. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.